Hey, what's up guys? JP here with J.P.BBQ. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing our very first LoneStarGrillz smoke, and we're going to be smoking a USDA prime brisket. Got roughly almost a little bit over a 15-pound brisket we're going to be smoking. So you guys stay tuned. Let me show you how to get this brisket ready and get the LoneStarGrillz fired up. Check it out. This is actually a very good size piece of meat. I haven't had one like this in quite a while. It's kind of short and stocky. Did one a couple of weeks ago that was close to 18.5 pounds, but it was a little bit longer. This one is nice and thick. So I'm not sure how it's going to react with the smoker, and this is going to be my very first smoke using the LoneStarGrillz, doing the brisket in it, doing anything in it. But first thing we gotta do, we gotta get this brisket trimmed up and try to get some of this fat off of it. This fat right here that's just super hard, it's not gonna render into anything. So we're gonna take that off and start from there. There we go. Look at that. Got me a brand new knife here. This is a very nice knife. I like it. I mean, anytime you get a new knife and it works this good. Yeah, look at that. Look how it just comes off. Yeah. And that's probably going to be good enough for this side. Take some of this fat cap off of it. We want to leave maybe 1/4 of an inch of this fat cap. You know, the fat cap here on top is a soft fat. It will render down. Things work so much better when you have a nice sharp knife. Some people cut this little flap off. I usually don't. I leave it there. That will probably work for me. So the other thing that I like to do, you know, we can see that the grain is running in this direction. So once the brisket is cooked and we're going to start slicing it, what you want to do is slice this brisket, I guess at a right angle to the grains. So what I like to do is I'll come over here on the top side. Watch where the grains are going. The grains are running this way. So I'll come here and I'll just score it a little bit, and that tells me right there that when it's done smoking, hey, this is where I need to start slicing it from, and I'll start slicing it, you know, pencil thick, you know, type long lengths, and be ready to go. That's it for the trimming of this brisket. You know, we can pick at it all day long, but it's time to get it seasoned up. And you just want enough olive oil on here, that way you know, the rub's got something to bind to it. Wow, this bad boy is heavy. It is a thick piece of meat. And we're going to be using our J.P.BBQ all-purpose rub. This is a salt, pepper, garlic base, and go to town on it. Oh man, just love the smell. Got kosher salt, you know, fine coarse pepper, and of course granulated garlic. Get enough of this J.P.BBQ on the point over here. And that's really about it. Get a little bit more of this rub on there, put it back in the fridge, and we'll get this smoker fired up early in the morning and get this brisket put in there. It is dark 30 in the morning, and just wanted to show you. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get our chimney lit up, and we're gonna dump it inside of our basket. But in addition to that, we're gonna put some wood chunks in it. So I got some apple chunks uh, right here, and you know, some other apple chunks, and we're also gonna put maybe some pecan in it as well. I like pecan, and we're just gonna put it right here, right on top. And what that's gonna do is, as the fire is burning through our basket, it'll smolder up, and that'll give us our wood flavor into our meat. Let's get this chimney dumped in here, guys, and get this thing smoking. All right, let's take a look at that. Ooh, that looks nice. See if I can get the camera in there a little bit. There we go. We're gonna get this bad boy fired up. Get the smoker rolling. And our smoker has come up to temp. We're just a little bit over 200 according to the tell-true gauge. My digital thermometer is reading 236. But before we get this brisket in there, I want to put some apple cider vinegar in a tub. That way we get that added moisture inside the chamber, and that flavor, of course, of apple cider. So that's all we're going to do, just mix this up a little bit and open up this chamber. Pour that right in there. That's going to give us our apple cider flavor into the chamber. And I hope the lighting is okay. It's still kind of dark. I need another light over here in this back corner, and I may do that next week, but it's just a little bit dark. I adjusted the ISO settings and the shutter speed on my camera to compensate a little bit, but it still may be a little bit dark. Put that in. I'm gonna put this brisket on this second shelf right above the pan. I'm gonna put the point in over closer towards the firebox. Keep the flat away from it, and we go from there. Now it's just oh, I gotta put my probe in it. Get this slid back out. And there we go. One probe put in. Get this chamber back up to temp, and we're gonna be smoking us a brisket. At this point, I don't know what's really gonna happen. This is my very first cook on my Lone Star offset, so you know I'm excited. We're gonna see what happens. Brisket has hit 165 of an internal temperature, and it's taking on a beautiful bark. It's time to take it out, get it wrapped up. This is my first time wrapping it in a butcher paper. I don't have that much experience on butcher paper. Aluminum is so much more forgiving. But I'm anxious to see what it comes out like wrapped in butcher paper. Man, that was almost perfect. Putting it back in, get the probe in it, and see where it goes. And I hope it's wrapped up right. Maybe see if I can cut this in right there like that. All right, good enough. Let's put it back in. It's been 13 hours. We've been smoking this brisket low and slow, that's for sure. I think the last time that I did a brisket that took, I think my longest brisket that took was maybe 19 hours. But this brisket, it stalled on me a little bit, you know, and sometimes you'll get a finicky brisket like that, and it'll stall on you. And you try to just push through it, maybe raise the temperature just a little bit, just to try to, you know, get over that hump. But we're over it. We're at 193 of an internal temp. I'm going to take it out, put it in an aluminum pan, and let it rest for about 30 minutes or maybe an hour, and then we'll cut into it, and I'll show you what it looks like. Moment we've been waiting for, guys. Moment I've been waiting for. Oh my gosh. Whew, I'm whooped. Let's cut into this brisket. I'm going to cut right down the middle. And you guys see what I'm seeing? Oh my goodness. Holy crap. This is freaking amazing. Oh my goodness. I want to put the point over here, and we're just going to start slicing into the flat. Slice is very nice, super tender. Now that I got these cut, I don't know where to get. I'm just gonna grab one right here in the middle, and that's what she looks like. It's got a decent smoke ring. You know, and I'm acting like if I'm an expert on smoke rings. This is my first brisket that I do in the Lone Star, but look at that. Wow. Yep, it is pretty tender. I'm gonna cut a little piece off of it and give it a little taste test and see what it's all about. That is good. That is very, very, very good. I mean, it cut up really nice. So, I'm very impressed with the performance of the Lone Star Grill, and it did pretty good. It did a really good job. It's time to get these inside and make some brisket sandwiches, guys. This is about it. It's been a long day, and it's time to eat. Appreciate you guys very much. Appreciate you guys watching my channel. If you get a chance, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button over there. Give it a thumbs up. Share it with your family. And if you want to get future notifications, hit that bell. But we're out. You guys take care, and I will see you on the next cookout. Thanks for watching.